skin, temptation galore, suitable for my loose morals. Broad torn, mind worn smooth by pitiless guile, increasing yield, freeing fright, chasing delight. Wet mouth, hot skin, turbulence upsetting balance, want and desire a matched pair, remembrance of tension fraught with brisk. Lust vibrates within a locked room. Startling cries shock the night sky. It rains cold tears, streaking bare skin like a crocodile burn, slow and scalding. Anger held at bay by cold steel handcuffs. Impersonal restraints rattle as, desperate for fulfillment, we fight for loss of control. When intensity overwhelms identity and orgasm swallows you whole. Thank you.
Give it up for Richard Armstrong, everyone. I just want to say that Richard had 2 poems in the show. His other one was with the artist Dale Costanza, and that was the poem and painting Myth Making. This poem was Lustily Somewhere. And now let's hear from the artist himself, the amazing Cliff Blank. Let's hear it for him, everybody.
Well, I didn't actually come prepared to talk about my painting either. But I guess I should have known that Richard would have read his painting poem. So the poem's pretty steamy. So instead of talking about the poem, I thought maybe I'd ask what people thought of it, or if there was something about it they had a question about. Anybody?
Well, because I've studied so much the brain, I was wondering if that's the brain scale or if that's changed, or it's just really an interesting, very interesting concept.
Yeah, it is a brain, and the brain is the largest sex organ, so that's why I use that. Even though it was written by a man and painted by a man, I wanted something very feminine because I figured they would have women have a better understanding, well, maybe not about lust, but about emotions. And so there's the male and the female between the, interchanging between the hard metal of the lock and then the fleshy kind of flower and twisted brain, and it's being locked up and being unlocked. The word follow is one of the words not used in the poem. I wanted to make sure I use the word not in the poem, and it's lust leads somewhere, and so I have follow your lust or your heart. Without getting out of PG-13. Thank you.
Cliff Blank, everybody. Cliff Blank.